is this one? I think he said the one that has that.
Okay. Thank you. No, Cleophas Wood. You got Cleophas Wood?
Yes.
Yep. So why'd you take your camera off? Oh, no, you did not. Just had something over it. Never mind. Never mind. Thank you. We're going next. All right. You ready, Miss Sandy?
Yes, I am, Judge. I'll turn my video on 1 second. But you can go ahead. I hear you.
Okay, thank you. You can keep it off like that until you need to, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cleophas Woods. This is ticket number P1236214. One count no insurance misdemeanor. One count expired plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. For the record, Coleman Potts, P7607, on behalf of Mr. Woods, who appears via Zoom. Mr. Woods, please state your name for the record, sir.
My name is Cleophas Arthur Woods.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, wait before I'm reading the stand mute, enter not guilty plea. Your Honor, today's date time set for arraignment. Mr. Woods has provided valid documentation for his 2 charges of no insurance and expired place. Ask that these matters be dismissed.
What you looking at?
Me?
No, I said Mr. Woods.
Oh.
Oh, I was looking at my registration and my insurance. I was looking
Okay.
at my paperwork. I'm
All right,
sorry.
Mr. Woods. No, it's okay. Now that I know that you have valid documentation, and Mr. Potts, as being an officer of this court, having seen the valid documentation, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always have all your documents in your vehicle, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. You have a good day, sir.
You have a blessed day too as well.
Thank you. Bye-bye. You're all set.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Adrian Walker,
Yes.
was he already signed in?
Yeah, I'm right here.
I know you're right there, but I'm trying to figure out if you already signed in today. Let me look on my list. No, he did not. Okay, you can mark him off. Mr. Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to move into what's called a breakout room. Nobody's going to be in there with you. You'll be in there all by yourself, but the attorney will come in there and talk to you. There are about 10 people ahead of you, just so you know. So just be patient and hold tight. You're going to be in there for a while, but I promise we won't get off before someone comes and talks to you about today's case and today's matters, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 11, sir. Okay, but Ms. Sandy, if you could put them in breakout room number 11.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Judge. I forgot I had not.
Okay, I don't have any capabilities to move anybody for something.
Yeah, I had not assigned co-host yet. I apologize. Okay, number 11 is that.
Can you put them in number 11?
Okay. Sure.
Adrian Walker.
John, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, did you previously do offers for these or no?
I'm sorry?
Did you provide offers for the afternoon?
Yes. We're
Okay,
working on them right now. I mean, I'm doing the last one actually as we speak.
Okay.
Attorney Potts, I just sent you over 3.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Ain't it easy, John? Yep.
I was looking for Mr. Wilson's offer. I don't see it yet, so I'll just go back to him and deal with who I have.
Yes, please.
Frankie Washington. Your Honor, I'm ready on Frankie Washington. She is on the phone, so you'd have to bring her out the breakout room.
Cool.
Frankie Washington.
Yep. Frankie Washington.
I just sent over 3-4, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can we bring Frankie Washington out, please? Frankie Washington, please press *6 on your phone.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Now calling the matter of People versus Frankie Washington. This is ticket number P 1235668. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P 1235591. One count, disregard signal red or amber. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts on behalf of Ms. Washington, please state your name for the record. Ms. Washington,
Yes.
please state your name for the record.
Yes. Frankie Washington.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for Raymond in this matter will waive from reading stand mute and not guilty plea. There is a recommendation that my client enter a responsible plea to blockading traffic with the remaining matter to be dismissed. We ask the court to adopt that recommendation.
All right. Ms. Washington, is that right? I'm
Yes.
gonna enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Is that right? You want to move forward with everything today?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. And Ms. Washington, please raise your right hand.
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Washington, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And he's informing me you want to take this plea of responsible. That means I'm going to read from the ticket to establish a factual basis, and then based off of that, enter a fine that's associated with it. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
All right. So on the date of August the 11th, 2021, in the area of West 8 Mile and Alameda, Alemeda streets in the city of Detroit, Ms. Frankie Washington was driving a Kia vehicle and did block traffic. Satisfied, Attorney Potts?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a responsible plea for one count amended to blockade on ticket P 1235591 and dismiss ticket P 1235668, the no insurance count. Ms. Washington, the fine for that is $175. It's usually due within 14 days. Would you be able to pay that in 14 days?
Yes, I can pay it now.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you until March the 21st, just in case, okay? To have that fine paid.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're so very welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. You have a good day, Ms. Washington.
And you as well. Stay safe.
All right, thank you. You take care too. Thank you.
Oh, shoot, Mr. Potts.
Oh, what happened? Ms. Sandy?
Is so quick. I'm frozen. Shoot.
Okay, you're back now. You're back now. Okay. It was so quick that it cut off some of the sound. Uh-oh. Can you hear us okay?
What I say? Oh my goodness. Am I okay now?
I can hear you now. You're good. Mr. Potts, slow down just a little bit. When you cut off her being able to hear some of the hearing, okay? Slow down just a little bit.
Okay, sorry, Judge.
It's just that when you talk so fast, you slur over a lot of your words and you don't enunciate. So just slow down just a little bit, please. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. We're ready on Evan Wilson.
I got you. I appreciate you trying to help me. It's okay, Mr. Fox. I got it. It's all right.
And a
Thank
few seconds is not gonna matter.
He's trying to honor the court's wishes. I appreciate it, but we good. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Evan Wilson. This is ticket number P 1226010. One count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Also calling ticket number P 1224992. One count disregard traffic control device. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, please state your name for the record, sir.
Yes, sir. Evan Wilson.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for arraignment in this matter. We'll waive it from reading, stand mute, enter not guilty plea. Your Honor, there is a recommendation that Mr. Wilson pleads responsible to blockading traffic with the remaining matters to be dismissed. We ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
All right, at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Mr. Wilson, you want to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
All right, if so, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Wilson, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
And he's informing me you want to take a plea of responsible. That means I'm going to read from the ticket to establish a factual basis. And then I'm going to issue a civil infraction fine that goes with that ticket. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So on the date of August the 7th, 2021, in the area of West Davison and Linwood Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Wilson was driving a Lincoln vehicle and did block traffic. Satisfied, Attorney Potts?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper blockading on ticket number P 1224992 and going to dismiss ticket number P 1226010. Mr. Wilson, the fine for blockading is $175. That fine is usually due within 14 days of the ticket. Are you able to pay that amount in that much time?
Yes, Your Honor. That's what I was mentioning to the gentleman. It won't be this Friday, but next week Friday. I believe that's the 18th or the 19th. I'll definitely have it taken care of at that time.
If I give you till March the 21st, is that enough time, sir?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
So March the 21st, 2022, that's when this ticket is due. Sir, if you run into trouble before then, call the court to let us know. We may be able to give you a little bit more time. I don't want you to get any extra fines or costs. So, and I want you to make sure, because it sounds like you know when your payment is, but if your payment comes off and it's not exactly at that time, let us know so I can give you a little bit more time to pay and not get used, okay?
Okay, no problem, Your Honor.
There's nothing further. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. You have a good day.
All right, you do the same.
Bye-bye.
Ready on Jalen Weaver, Your Honor.
Okay. versus Jalen Weaver. This is ticket number P 1232734. One count failed to stop for a stop sign. Count 2 drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Weaver. Mr. Weaver, please state your name for the record, sir.
Jalen Weaver.
Your Honor, today's date, time set for an arraignment. For the purposes of arraignment, we'll waive a formal reading, stand mute, enter not guilty plea. Your Honor, after speaking to Mr. Weaver, this is an identity issue. I'd like to set this matter for a bench trial.
Is that right, Mr. Weaver? You want to set this for a bench trial?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if so, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, I swear.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Mr. Weaver, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney? That would have been Mr. Fox. And private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And he's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as a trier and finder of fact. You want to do that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of July 15th. Okay, that gives you plenty of time to have all the paperwork you need if you need to bring any, okay?
Okay.
All right, so that we can have that. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. It is going to be in the morning, so it's going to be via Zoom. So the same way you came on, same Zoom number, but it's going to be at 9 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, we'll see you back then on that date and that time. If you filed any police reports or anything, bring them so that that officer can know that you're in the process of doing that, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. And you need to
Thank you.
flag your counts and stuff so that they know, okay, Mr. Weaver?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Have a good day.
You have a blessing.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You too. I like your necklace, Miss Sandy.
I figured you would, and that's what was missing. That's why I had to go off camera. I'm like, oh man, I don't have my necklace on, so I had to put my necklace back on. You like the way it shimmers in the light?
I do. I really like the way it shimmers in the light, especially off the sweater. I said, that's that nice sweater too. That's nice. It was nice.
You got a keen eye, Judge. You got a keen eye.
She knows she be shining.
Okay.
You know, this is what she got me for Christmas, right?
I know, I remember. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I know you be shining.
All right.
What's that song? Shining like a diamond?
Did she the new officer yet?
Oh, I don't think she met the new officer
Okay.
yet. No, you can meet the new
Okay.
officer.
Let me see the video.
There you
Put the
go.
camera on.
All right, while we're waiting.
You great. Get your 10 minutes of fame, lady.
You too.
Wait. She's short, so I gotta roll the camera down a little bit. There we go. Okay, hold on.
Oh, hey. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. What's your name again? Spell it for me.
Mishloney, Mishloney.
Micheloni. Okay. What's your first name?
Stacy.
Stacy. All right. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice
And
to meet you too.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Harris.
All right, Sandy, thank you.
He's my big old
Thanks, John.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Sandy?
Everybody getting their 5 minutes of fame.
He did a drive-by.
It's all around the courtroom, you know?
He did a drive-by.
I need that sometime.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Where's she at? Bam, there you go.
And there's me.
Bam, there she go.
There's me.
She ain't paying no attention.
Oh.
She ain't paying no attention.
I'm always working. Working hard.
Oh.
Right, leave her be.
I know.
Ready on Miss White, Your Honor.
Is that Kia?
Is it Kai? Okay. And I do have a question, Your Honor. Are all her matters written under the city ordinance, or are some of them under the state ordinance?
They appear to be all under the city ordinance.
Okay, all right. And okay, all right.
Yeah, because she should have 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets, right? And 3 of them are getting dismissed. Are we missing a ticket?
No, just because Miss White wants to challenge one of the tickets, or I guess all the tickets now. So I was wondering if we could bifurcate them, but I see that we can't since they're all city. So we just set all the matters for a bench trial.
Yeah, it's all the same day and stuff like that. So we're just doing it at the same time and figure things
Okay.
out that day. Okay. All right, we're gonna call your matter, Ms. White, if you want to unmute yourself. Now we're calling the matter of the people versus Kia White. This is ticket number P1238058. This is one count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Also calling ticket number P1238055. One count stop street or intersection failed to stop. One count no proof of insurance. One count no receipt of or unsigned registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Coleman Potts on behalf of Ms. White. Ms. White, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Kai White.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for arraignment in this matter. Waive before reading, stand mute, enter not guilty plea. And we'd like to set this matter for a bench trial.
And at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Sorry, Ms. White, I mispronounced your name, even though you just said it was Kai White, not Kia White. I apologize.
That's fine.
Could you please raise your right hand for me, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And you want to have a bench trial? That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of the facts. In this matter, that's how you want to proceed, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna set these matters for bench trial on the date of July 15th, 2022. It's gonna be at 9 a.m. instead of at this time, but it's gonna be via Zoom. So the same way you're zooming in right now, same Zoom number and everything. Okay, whatever you're disputing right now, we'll see if we can work it out that day with the officer, okay?
Okay.
And then move forward from there. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal on all of this. And Ms. White, I appreciate you dressing up and looking nice for the court today. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. There's nothing further. This concludes this hearing. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Right.
We're going to be ready on Mr. Wilson whenever he comes out the breakout room. I don't know what happened.
Fantastic. Was he having a little trouble coming out or no?
I don't know, but let me go back in there and check.
Okay.
Coffee or cold Derek.
All right. You ready, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Calvin Wilson. This is ticket number P 1236055. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, one-armed driving. Also calling ticket number P 1236401. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, defective windshield. Count 3, fail to use seatbelt assembly system 1985. 1985, sorry, I know my voice broke up. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, please state your name for the record, sir.
Calvin LaQuint Wilson.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for arraignment. For the purposes of arraignment, will waive a formal reading, stand mute, and enter a not guilty plea. There is a recommendation that Mr. Wilson please responsible to failing to wear a seatbelt and blockading traffic. With the remaining matters to be dismissed, we ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
Mr. Wilson, you want to take advantage of that offer today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, first the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. Sir, will you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, Mr. Wilson. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And he's telling me you want to take advantage of the plea of responsible today. What that means is I'm going to actually read from the ticket to establish a factual basis, and then I'm going to assess a fine that goes with each one of these tickets. You understand that, Mr. Wilson?
I do.
All right. So on the date of August the 13th of 2021, in the area of Livernois and Webb Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Wilson was driving a Ford vehicle and did have a defective windshield and failed to use a seatbelt assembly system for the 1985 statute. Satisfied, Attorney Fox?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to blockading on both counts on count 2, I apologize, of ticket P 1236401. Count 3 will be as responsible as to that plea. Count 1 of that ticket will be dismissed. And ticket number P 1236055, counts 1, 2, and 3 will be dismissed. Sir, the seatbelt assembly safety fine is $65. The blockading charge is $175. Typically, you have 14 days from the time of the plea to make that payment. Is that enough time for you, Mr. Wilson?
Did you say 45?
So one is 65 and the other is 175. So is that enough time? So you owe a total of $240. Is 14 days enough time or do you need more time, sir?
I need more time, Your Honor.
About how much more? I can give you 30 or 60 days. How long do you need, sir?
I asked the court to give me 60 days, please.
Okay, I can. All right, sir. So I'm gonna have this due no later than May 9th. Okay, May 9th, Mr. Wilson. 65 for the seatbelt, 175 for the blockading, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. If there are any, and I don't know that you have any, but if you have any reinstatement fees, that's separate from this, but they don't have to be paid by that time, okay?
Understood.
All right. All right, if there's nothing further, sir, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. Thank you for dressing up for court today, too. You look nice, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Your Honor, I don't know if John can hear me. I didn't see an offer for R. Womack, Rachel Womack. That's the only one I'm missing, but I'm gonna speak to everyone else while waiting on that one.
Okay, thank you.
Hi.
Already on Stephen Wright, Your Honor.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Stephen Wright. ticket number P 1236907. One count drive while license suspended. Also calling ticket number P 1236905. One count 21 to 20 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with council, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, please state your name for the record, sir.
Stephen Wright.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for arraignment in this matter will waive from reading, stand mute, and enter not guilty plea. There is a recommendation that Mr. Wright enter responsible plea to speeding 40 and 35 with the understanding that the remaining matters be dismissed.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Mr. Wright, is that your understanding of the plea today?
That is.
You want to take advantage of that, sir?
That's right.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Wright, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And he's informing me that you want to take this plea of responsible. That means I'll read from this ticket to establish a factual basis and then give you a fine associated with that plea. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. So on the date of August the 11th of 2021, in the area of Gratiot and Gunston Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Wright was driving a Hyundai vehicle and did do 40 in a 35-mile-per-hour zone. Satisfied, Attorney Potts?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause in the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter responsible plea to the amended charge of 40 in the 35-mile-per-hour zone speed and dismiss ticket number P 1236907. Sir, the fine for that is $125. Civil infraction fees are usually due within 14 days. Are you going to be able to pay that in 14 days?
Can I make a payment to you guys today and then pay the rest within 14 days?
You can make payments throughout the whole entire time if you want to. You don't have to pay
Okay.
anything today. Mr. Wright, is 14 days gonna be cutting it close for you?
Yes, that's fine. 14 days is okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you until March the 21st, 2022 to make that $125 payment, okay? And you can
Okay.
break it up into pieces like you want to. Don't
Okay.
try and pay it today though, because it's not gonna be in the system yet, but you can break
Okay.
it down, okay?
Okay. And I just go online and make those payments?
That's right, sir. Use the information. It's gonna pop up with your name. It's on the left-hand side. It says look up case. Use your
Okay.
name and it's gonna ask for your address. Put that in and then it'll be able to show you what ticket.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, sir, okay?
Okay. Enjoy your guys' day. Thank you.
You too. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're ready on Mr. Wright. The only thing I wanted to ask before we went on the record is if he can enter a no contest plea. This matters from 2018. He doesn't necessarily have a complete recollection of what happened that day, but he does want to enter a plea to the recommendation.
We can, if you want to, just make that offering for lack of
Okay.
memory.
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Thomas Wright. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Sandy. Oh, you good? Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Thomas Wright. This is ticket number P1271703. One count drive while license revoked. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts, on behalf of Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, please state your name for the record, sir. Thomas Wright.
Oh, it's real low. You're gonna have to turn your phone up, sir. We can't, I can see your lips moving, but.
Thomas Wright.
Okay, there we go.
Your Honor, for the purpose of arraignment, we'll waive formal reading, stand mute, enter not guilty plea. Your Honor, Mr. Wright would like to enter a no contest plea to improper plates for lack of recollection.
Okay, at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. But Mr. Wright, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you or force you or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Are you pleading no contest in this matter today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that a no contest plea will be considered as a guilty plea, but you won't actually make a factual basis? You understand that for lack of memory?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by taking this no contest plea today, though, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a jury or bench trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
I do.
All right. So reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the day of it's a 2021 case. You don't remember that, sir?
I thought you said,
Your Honor, you speaking to me?
yes.
Yes, Mr.
I thought you said it was 2018.
Not this case, no. The reason off record between me and you was about my license.
Don't go into it. Do you remember this matter or no, sir? You might have just been speaking about another matter.
No, I don't remember the matter, but I do remember the date and time.
Okay, all right. I can still take a no contest with Mr. Potts. Okay. On the date of November the 20th, 2021, in the area of Tracy Street and 7 Mile Road in the city of Detroit, Mr. Wright was driving a Ford vehicle, and while he was driving this vehicle in the city of Detroit, he drove it while his license was revoked. Satisfied, Attorney Potts?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation? Oh, and that's just the one count. So the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of improper plate in this particular matter. All right, Mr. Wright, are you currently employed or have a source of income?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay. If I assess the fine in the amount of $200, how long will that take you to pay it?
I could, if they take credit cards, I could pay it today.
Well, I'm gonna give you a little bit of time. I'm gonna give you 30 days. Is that enough time, sir?
There's plenty of time.
Okay, you don't try and make the payment today because it's not gonna be in the computer system, but give us a day to put it in and then you can try and make a payment, okay?
Okay.
All right, is there anything else for this record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, you look very nice today. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. I appreciate it. I saw the little lapel thing too. I appreciate that, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes the hearing. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
I think, hold on, maybe trying. We're ready on, Mr. Walker, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you activate your camera for me, please?
Adrian Walker.
I said activate your camera for me, please.
Oh, okay. Let me see. I ain't good at electronics. Shh, be quiet, baby. I'm right here.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Adrian Walker. This is ticket number P1235480. One count drove while license suspended. Also calling ticket number P1235508. One count disregard traffic control device. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Coleman Potts on behalf of Mr. Walker, Your Honor. Mr. Walker, please state your name for the record, sir.
Adrian Walker.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for arraignment. For the purposes of arraignment, we will waive a formal reading, stand mute, and enter a not guilty plea. There is a recommendation that Mr. Walker plead responsible to blockading traffic with the remaining matter to be dismissed. We ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
All right. Ms. Sandy, I believe it's speeding up because there's something with this internet, just so you know, okay? All right. Mr. Walker, you want to take advantage of that offer today?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand for me, sir? Do you swear? Mr. Walker. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Walker, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And he's informing me you want to enter a plea of responsible. That means I'll read from the ticket today to establish a factual basis and then assess a fine in accordance. Okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then on the date of August the 11th of 2021 in the area of Pearson and Orange Line Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Walker was driving a Ford vehicle and did block traffic by disregarding the traffic control device. Satisfied, Attorney Potts?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause for the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading on ticket P1235508 and dismiss ticket P1235480. Mr. Walker, the fine for blockading is $175. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay civil infraction fine. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to make this due no later than March the 21st. And if there's nothing further, you're all set, sir, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you so much. Have a great, let's day too, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, bye-bye.
But Judge,
Yes.
though he sped up, because of the, computer glitch or whatever, I was able to understand every word. So
Yes.
yeah, but so it's not a matter of how fast he talks, it's sometimes he just gets ahead of himself and he slurs over his words and he thinks he's enunciating, but he's not. So that's what I can't talk. That's what I can't write. I can write up as far as conversation writing, I can write up to 380 words a minute. But yeah, that's what we have to test out at. But as long as I can hear the word, I can write it. But if he's I can't write.
Okay.
That's what we call. That's what we call an onomatopoeia. Well, I'll let you. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'll explain.
All right.
But thanks for being conscientious about that, Judge. I appreciate you.
No problem, no problem.
Your Honor, is John still around?
She is.
John, Miss Womack has a license, insurance, and registration. I know you wrote for her to plead to 2 matters. She was going to plead to I was going to go over the plea to the speeding charge, but she has proper docs for the other 3 matters.
Okay, yeah, we could just drop it to just the speeding and dismiss the remainder.
All right, and you said that was a 10 over?
Yes, because it was written as 16 to 20, but it was actually a 59 and a 30. Corporal Turner gave her a little bit of a break at the scene already.
Okay, yeah, because that's almost 30 over.
Yeah.
Ms. Womack,
Yes.
I do need you to remove your hat for me now.
Miss Womack, so the plea now would be a plea to speeding 40 and a 30, which is 10 over, which is 2 points. But the other 3 matters would be dismissed. You could either take advantage of that plea or you could set the matter for a formal hearing if you do not believe you're actually going 29 miles over the speed limit.
How long does it take these points to come off, or how do I get them not to
You
have?
wanna go back in the breakout room and have a conversation with her, just so I want her to be able to understand. Ms. Womack, I'm not rushing you to a decision, but I want you to be able to weigh all of the cost of what you may be doing today, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
Okay, and know that you can, whatever decision you make is just fine with the court, okay?
Okay.
All right, but I want to give you a moment so that you can talk to him and ask him all your questions. Well, this is on YouTube, so I don't want everybody to hear all your business, okay?
Okay.
Take a moment, okay?
Which breakout room did you put her in?
I'm gonna put y'all both in breakout room number 1. Join
Okay.
number 1, Ms. Womack, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Ready on Ms. Womack, Your Honor.
Are you ready, Ms. Womack?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus, is it Rochelle? Am I
Rachel.
saying it right now?
Rachel.
Rachel. Rachel Womack. This is ticket number P 1237606. One count, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P 1237604. One count or count 1, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, dirty, obscure, or improperly displayed plates. Also calling ticket number 338607. Count 2, improper plates. Count 3, unregistered motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Coleman Potts on behalf of Ms. Womack. Ms. Womack, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Rachel Womack.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for arraignment in this matter. We'll waive from reading, stand mute, and enter a not guilty plea. And we'd like to set this matter for a bench trial.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. Ms. Womack, can you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, ma'am. Ms. Womack, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And he's informing me that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to proceed, ma'am?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. All right. I'm gonna set this matter for a bench trial on the date of July the 15th. July 15th, ma'am. It's gonna be in the morning instead of in the afternoon, so it's gonna be at 9 a.m. 9 a.m., okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. The same way that you came onto Zoom today, that's the same way that you're gonna come on, except for it's at 9 a.m. instead of in this afternoon time slot, okay, Ms. Womack?
Okay.
Your personal bond will be set at $0 on each one of these matters, and we'll see you at that date and time, okay, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. It's
Thank
okay,
you.
I know you have a child. It's okay, I know you were trying to get you. It's all right.
Anyway, come on,
Thank you.
let's go.
All right, you're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. We'll see you back on that date and time. Have some care for the kid if you can, so that way you can be on uninterrupted in court, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day, Ms. Womack.
You too. Bye-bye.
Hopefully your meeting's only 10 minutes away, Judge.
It's upstairs, so. I'm
Okay,
good.
great. You should make it on time.
I will. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. There's nothing
All right.
further. I'm gonna make sure nobody's in there. Everybody's gone.
And Mr. Potts,
Yes.
Yes, off YouTube.
appreciate you slowing down. That's fine. But just know that I know that you're a fast talker anyway, but just as long as you enunciate each word, it's no problem, all right?
Yes, Madam Court Reporter.
Slur over stuff. If it's there, I can write it. All right, just for future. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Gotcha. All right, you all have a good day.
You too. No, he doesn't know.